that guacamole for my snack. Okay, now step 3 is dinners. I think this is what's kind of intimidating for people too. Because you think, I don't want to cook a whole bunch. I'm not really big into cooking, or maybe you are and you don't know what recipes to make. You can make dinner as complicated or as simple as you want. You can cook a whole bunch on Sunday. You can use freezer meals. You can use a whole variety of options just depending on what works for your family. Maybe you don't all eat dinner at the same time, and you need to take that into consideration. Maybe your lunch and breakfast you're only cooking for yourself, but your dinners is your whole family. That's what I do. So there's serving sizes and things like that you need to consider, and just make it work for your family. Make it work for you. Make it work for what is sustainable. And it may take some time for you to figure out what is sustainable and what works for you, and that's fine. You're not going to get it perfect. I make changes every week, during the week, as I'm going. So just understand that it's okay not to be perfect, and nobody is, and it's not a big deal if you have to change it up, and especially when you start making adjustments to how your family or just you as an individual react to how the meal planning works for you. You just have to be flexible with it. So back to the dinners. All right, I believe, what did I have here? I had an Instant Pot stew. I just got an Instant Pot, and I love it. Instant Pot beef stew. Okay. So I'm going to have leftovers. There we go. 2 nights covered. And then on Tuesday, I have a recipe, and this is all stuff I just got from my Pinterest, turkey mozzarella meatloaf. And we're going to have some roasted sweet potatoes and roasted veggies. Okay. The kids love that turkey mozzarella meatloaf recipe. Then next, I picked out an Instant Pot tikka masala, which is an amazing recipe. Even if you aren't familiar with Indian flavors, oh my gosh, this was so good. And some quinoa. And I'll make enough for leftovers. So you can see so far I'm only making 3 dinners. Friday night, I know we're going to go out. So I'm just going to say dinner out. And I know I'm going to have a glass of wine. So I'm just going to put that down right there so I can look forward to it. And on Saturday, I've got a 21-day fixed lasagna. Like I said, you don't have to cook this much. You can make extras. You can freeze things. You can make a soup that's going to last all week long. It's just up to you and what kind of variety you want. All right, you can see we're almost done here. I need to fill in some snacks for my weekends and my breakfast here. I think I mentioned that I was going to have like some leftovers. So I'm thinking if I have some of that tikka masala left, that would be really good over and the quinoa with an egg on top. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. So there's my breakfast. So you can use leftovers too. And you know what? You may think you're going to make something here on Sunday or on Saturday, but then you have, you have leftovers, and you can just adjust with that. You don't want to, make so much food that you have a bunch left over at the end of the week. So be okay with making adjustments. Maybe on Saturday we'll have a bunch of leftovers here. So I'll just push this dinner back to Sunday for the next week. So what happens then is you start tallying up your dinners and what's left here. So for example, this Instant Pot beef stew is, what did I determine? A green, a red, and a yellow. So that's a vegetable, a green, a red is a protein, and then a yellow is a carb. So I've got 2 carbs across here. I've got 2 veggies. I've got no fruit so far. And I've got 3.5 proteins, 2 carbs. I've still got a fat to use, a seed and dressing, and an oil and butter. So you know what? I don't have my snacks filled in here yet. And I know I need some fruit. So I'm going to do banana. And here I'm going to do strawberry. So there's my 2 fruits. And then I'm thinking, I need a half a protein. I could do like a half Greek yogurt and dip my strawberries in that. That is good stuff. And you know what? My Instant Pot beef stew, I'm pretty sure has some oil in it. So I need to add that as one there. If you're a little short on like oil and butter, it's okay. Usually I'm not. I'm kind of surprised there. And so I need an extra veggie. You see, I've only got 2 veggies. So I'll have a salad at dinner with my vinaigrette. And you know what? That takes care of my my veggie. So I'm going to add another veggie there. And that takes care of my seed dressing. All right. I still have a fat here. So what could I eat for my fat? I could put some avocado on my toast in the morning. There we go. All done. So I know I'm tallied up here, but that's how you do it. You just kind of go through each day. You will get better at it. If you don't want to plan out every single day, you don't have to. If you want to only plan out your dinners, or only plan out your dinners for 2 days, or your lunch and breakfast for the week to start with, it's fine. You just have to do what works for you and what keeps you from being overwhelmed and quitting. Do not quit. Do not give up on yourself. You make these decisions for a reason. You make the choice to be a better you for a reason. So don't feel like just because you have trouble figuring this out for a while, or maybe, it's a little frustrating. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm your coach. And reach out to me. We will figure it out. We will get the recipes you like. We will get your meal plan in order, and we will make it work for you. I have one more session in this video series, which is about actually getting your grocery list and your meal prep together. So I hope you watch that, and I promise it will not be as long as this one.